Good morning, everyone. It's Matthew here from Mexico City. It happens to be a rainy and cold day here in Mexico. I guess we'll have to make the best of it.
For four.
In today's episode of The Intersect, I want to talk a bit about relationships. And I would say I've gained a lot of learnings by way of my international MBA program and visiting global cities like Sao Paulo and now Mexico City. And one thing I've learned that's very clear is the difference between workplace culture in Latin America and what I'm more familiar with in North America. And I would say one of the biggest differences between the two regions is how they define relationships. You see, in North America, it's very much an individualistic culture, where it's all about me and what I'm going to achieve, my personal goals, and my values. Whereas in Latin America, it's very much a collectivist culture, and it's about we, the group, and the larger entity. I've been guilty in the past of looking at things from my own perspective, and assuming that the way I view things is absolutely correct. But one thing I've learned through this journey is that opening yourselves to broader perspectives and looking at different ways of doing things can really introduce best practices. And I think about some of the studies that I've done in the past with regards to employee engagement and the importance of building friendships and relationships at work. And I know that for myself, that when I extend help to other individuals, I feel really good myself. And I just wonder why I don't do it more. So as this journey continues, I've already taken down one plan as far as my own development in 2018. And that is that I'm going to just demonstrate more gratitude to the people around me and try and build stronger networks and teams because I think that is the path to success. I've seen best practices in North America for over 20 years in business, and I know there's a better way of doing things in some cases. And as I find examples of this in Latin America around specifically relationships, I can't help but think that introducing this type of thinking into my own day-to-day work will have a huge dramatic impact in terms of my performance as a leader and ultimately my engagement and satisfaction in my workplace. And that is a very nice transition into the collectivist culture we see in Latin America, where despite the long hours and the challenges they face, employees seem to be more satisfied with their day-to-day jobs. So as this adventure continues, I'm going to explore that concept a lot more and see, is that truly a driving feature behind employee engagement here in Latin America? And do we in North America have something to learn from such a great culture as you'd find in Brazil or Mexico? So the next couple of days, I'm really going to be exploring that concept along with a lot of others. And I look forward to sharing it with you along the way. Until then, take care and talk soon.